Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger. My friends, today we're talking Mortal Kombat 1 and we're talking specifically Sareena. The game's at this time technically not even out yet for most people, and yet across the board all over the internet I just hear people talking about Sareena and how she's potentially OP. I don't believe that myself personally, but in this video, I'll talk about why people perceive her to be strong and why everyone's currently picking her, and perhaps some of her weaknesses that's not immediately apparent to a lot of people. That said, let's dig into it. So what does Sareena offer you as a cameo in Mortal Kombat 1? Why is she perceived so strong? Well, one, she does give you a basic quick fireball. Now, a lot of the cast, they have their own fireball games, but for the most part, hers is very quick. And for a lot of characters that are even a little bit deficient in fireballs, it's nice. But that's not it. So besides the basic fireball toss, she also has the boomerang tosses. This is what's driving everyone gaga. Where she'll toss out two projectiles, they'll go and hit the enemy, and they'll come back. So this leads to a bunch of things. One, you do recover before the enemy does. So say you're tossing these bad boys out full screen and you do get the hit. Awesome. Then you can definitely follow up. Cool. Easy combo, right? So that is valuable, for sure. Tossing out a projectile full screen, and if you get a hit, you can get some sort of follow-up. That's not bad at all. And naturally, you can do this closer up, right? And this is where I think a lot of people are kind of losing their minds, just because she's very easy to understand on the base level. Everyone loves combo extenders, and she lets you very easily extend combos. So let's give you a look at like a standard Liu Kang bread and butter combo here. So we'll get our hit confirm, and when we get it, great, and then we can go into our combo, right? And 35% for one bar, not bad at all, honestly. But Sareena just makes things longer and more damaging. So now, when we get our hit confirm in, instead, if we're going for the regular launch, we're going to use Sareena first a few times. Alright, and admittedly, that's a good deal more damage. So before we got 35%, and here we got 44%. And that's thanks to the fact that we can call her twice in the combo. And I know from doing this for a long time, if there's anything people love long combos, especially when they're easy to do. And that's the big thing. Sareena, all you gotta do is get the hit, and then it's the easiest thing in the world to just super extend the combo out. You don't really have to work for it. There's not any kind of difficulty. And that's part of the reason why she's so popular. She's just very easy to use. And now, here's where a lot of people are getting a little crazy with it. From what I've seen, people are just going for it no matter what, right? People aren't trying to hit confirm anything. And if you don't know how this works, this is actually super difficult to deal with. Because, okay, I see you here. I'm going to start smacking my buttons. And depending on the block string, depending on the character, it can be semi-airtight. So, say in this scenario here, I try to hit a button, I just get smacked out. And if you get smacked out, it is not a trade that's going to work in your favor, believe you me. Then again, certain characters have faster moves than others. Like if you see it coming, you just smack people out of it. But that can be difficult. You have to appreciate what's happening. But even if you don't, it's still very easy to deal with. Because after you block the first initial thing here, keep in mind, all the attacks here, they're highs. All of them. So you don't even have to try to beat her out. You can just duck after the go, right? So at that point, you can just get a guaranteed sweep. Like if you try to uppercut, you will get hit. I know people want to uppercut. But if you do anything that'll put you low to the ground, it could be something as simple as this. Down one, right? Down one will beat her and the person doing it. And maybe you don't get the sick combo, but you're at pretty serious frame advantage. And just keep that in mind. It's simply just a matter of recognizing for what it is, right? They're all high attacks. So if it's a high, you can low profile it, no big deal. And keep in mind, by the way, low profile it. Say you armor through it. What happened there? So if you armor through it, she still tosses one of the daggers out. So it will return and boomerang back on the other end of it. So a lot of characters means you'll still get hit anyway. So don't do that. But yeah, just once again, it's a high. That's basically the threat of it right there. Don't crouch block, because if you crouch block, you still have to block highs. So don't do that. That's why people are struggling. Just recognize it for what it is. And keep in mind that you have very, very easy outs against it. Now, there actually is a level of counterplay for the Sareena player to this. Her flash kick style move is actually fast enough startup that it will beat you straight up. If you try to do the down one against it, it will win, as you can see here. But then keep in mind, that's where the armor will be more applicable. Also keep in mind, you have your own cameos. Many cameos that are summons are key to have some invincibility on reversal. And Sareena is one of those, by the way. And you can also do that back. And you can do that against the boomerang tosses as well. So just keep that in mind. So once again, Sareena is very basic and very easy to use. That is the main attraction. People like the fact I can just throw the things, and if I get the hit, I get a combo. That's a very attractive prospect. It really is. But yeah, people are basically trying to use it like a sledgehammer. It's not quite that, right? There's definitely some very big gaps in the offense, once again, because these are all highs. So at any point in the screen, you can just neutral duck them. And if it's being done to you on offense, as soon as she gets called, you can neutral duck as well. And yeah, if you try to neutral duck the flash kick, she will get you, admittedly. But honestly, at this early juncture, that's not what everyone's complaining about, honestly. I haven't seen a single person use it correctly. The animation that calls her is actually very long-lasting for the person calling the cameo. And it's so long-lasting, even if you block the first two, you still get a guaranteed punish. Like as you can see here, right? So you can just see it, wait it out, guaranteed punish every time. So it truly is not that big of a deal. You can wait it out and just get whatever you want. Now, this video isn't to discourage you from using Sareena. If you like the character, use the character, absolutely. But I don't think she's broken in any way. And honestly, this is my early opinion, I think she's kind of one of the weaker cameos overall. Like, yeah, getting more damage in the combo, awesome, right? People love that stuff. But there's so many other crazy things in this game you can do. Like, say something like Sonya's big laser call. It's cool, right? Hits mid. And her big laser call makes Melina very happy here. You know, high damage. Oh, and by the way, it makes teleport kick plus 100 on block. So, let alone punishing teleport kick, that's not happening. If you get hit by that, you block it, hopefully. If not, you get blown away, right? But yeah, so plus 100 on block teleport kicks. How about that? Motaro can teleport you out of block strings. He can teleport you out of block strings. He's an ambush call, so you can call him whenever, right? So if there's any point where, say, you're at frame disadvantage, like, say, Reiko's back fist, where he's very plus, and this string jails, by the way, like, you literally can't get out. Like, you can't hold up, you can't hit neutral duck, like, you have to accept this string. And Motaro says, nah, I'm not dealing with that string at all. And hey, like, literally anything with the Jack's unblockable setups, right? Which are, like, legitimately sort of low-key messed up. So, Sareena. Sareena is cool. I'm glad she's easy to use. I think there should be cameos that are very easy to use. It's obvious that certain cameos are more, like, advanced. Like, say, Goro, say, Darius, that have, like, all sorts of setups built into them. I'm happy there's the cameo that basically works with every single character and everyone can use very easily. But is she OP? Nah, man. She's handy, sure, but a lot of her offense has gaps in it. It's certainly not airtight. There's a lot of holes you can blow up. So for a lot of people complaining early on that Sareena's busted somehow, nah, bro, nah, bro. Will we be complaining about other cameos being busted down the line? Almost certainly, but this in the early days of the game's life, Sareena is good and easy to use, but that's about it. So if you like bigger combos, if you like adding, 5, 8, 9% extra damage on a combo that you wouldn't otherwise get, she's perfect for it. But busted, a few more percent on a combo compared to actually wacky setups, I don't consider that busted at all myself personally. That all said, that is the video. So lots of people talking about Sareena here in the early days, and hopefully this video has addressed some of the concerns about the topic. And other than that, we're at the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Mortal Kombat.